Hello everyone, my name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler, and welcome back to the Season 2 Let's Play Minecraft Survival Series. Whether you're a long-time subscriber or you just stumbled in here, I want to thank you for all of your support, so hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments down below. Before we get started, I just want to thank Mr. Fall Damage and welcome him as our newest community member. Thanks for the support, and I hope you've been enjoying the series. If anyone else out there wants their name amongst the greats, don't forget to leave some kind words in the comments down below on this video or any other video in the past. I can get you guys added to the long list of supporting members, just like Mr. Fall Day. Is this gonna fit? It sure as heck is. Thank you for the support. Let's get into the video. So last time we traveled to our first bastion where we unfortunately died to a little bit of kinetic energy. Yeah, we warned ourselves that could be exactly the case, and we did it anyways, but I took hundreds, if not thousands, of blocks of dirt and traveled to and from the nether 3 or 4 different times in order to get back to that bastion. It was the worst of times, but I did actually get there and find that nothing was destroyed. Thankfully, nothing fell into a lava, including all of the gear that we are currently wearing, plus all the extra bonus goodies, and I went ahead and finished gathering the rest of the chest there. And I believe some of this diamond stuff is from those chests in the center, but 20 golden blocks is pretty insane. All right, and that cleans up all of the inventories that we had kind of scattered throughout here. The next thing we need to do is actually check real quick what is left on our book of things to do. You can see that I've done a bunch of the auto farm villagers. We'll go around and check those guys out here soon, but I got to get a librarian done. We need to focus on the villager stalls. This is inside the training hall. I'm not sure we're going to get into that because there's a lot of books we're going to need to... It takes forever to random roll books, and I won't make you guys sit through that. So yeah, the interior design features is the one that I kind of want to focus on today. And then maybe next time we'll get back into the wither skulls and stuff because we are doing okay. And then the hall of all items as well. And that'll be a good contribution or a good combination of things that we need to get done. So for starters, let's go on a little recap since last time. We went ahead and these are all natural or things we've had before, but starting from over here in the position of the melon farm, I've got 2 farmers in here that both will get us melon trades. I believe all farmers get melon trades, but these guys are centralized here next to the melon farm, which is doing pretty good. The next one is the kelp farm. Now, this one was a little weird. This one was strange, and I think I'm going to have to come up with a system because the cactus farm is very similar to the problems that I have here. These guys will trade kelp, but it has to be a dried kelp block, which means the kelp that's coming into the auto sorting system needs to be first smoked into dried kelp and then combined into a dried kelp block. Now, as of the newest patch update for Minecraft, the next release, I guess, if you will, there will be an auto crafter which we can use to automatically smelt this, automatically create the blocks, and then sort them in boxes. So automatic farms are about to get way cooler in the next update. Now, I think the first thing we should probably do today is maybe head over to the Hall of All. Now, I want to make sure we got all the blackstone pieces first. So I got a little shulker box here. And let's go ahead and start sorting through all of the blackstone stuff, not the basalt. It has been a while since we've been back here to the Hall of All, and I'm excited to get back into putting these pieces together one at a time. We've got kind of all of our nether stuff in this general area. So here, we got a blackstone box right here, ready to go. Gonna grab everything out of here, and I believe this should be all of the pieces if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just kind of start from the beginning to end here, do these in order. There's all of our blackstone stuff. Here is all of our smooth blackstone. And then we'll go into our brick, or yeah, our blackstone bricks like this. And we've actually got a button for this. And then we got this one weird polished guy, and we'll just put him right there in the center to complete the blackstone box of all 16 blackstone items. I do believe that's all of them, and that's another thing we can check off the list, but I'll need to go check. I have a running document that I'm keeping track of everything that we're doing, but that should check off all the blackstone, which means the nether is actually almost kind of complete. I think the next thing we probably could do is fill in this just nether box, which is, you know, adjacent to this. I think this could just be netherrack bricks, red netherrack bricks, whatever those combinations are, and then maybe some miscellaneous items. But I think there's a miscellaneous nether box here. But there's also an inbox, which, yeah, there's just a lot of weird things going on over here, quartz as well. So yeah, we got some things to figure out, but at least we got another box checked off, and Blackstone is done. Now, with the Blackstone fully complete in the Hall of All, we can move on to the second thing in our book today, or the next step in our book, and that is interior design features. Just like little odds and ends things that we've been missing and need to catch up on. I think all of these need to be mob-proofed around the perimeter, which is crazy that I didn't do that to begin with. And then there's some little pieces missing, like these fences down here are missing underneath these two sections, kind of like right there and there. So it's just a bunch of little odds and ends things. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to need to gather some resources here. We need some of these blackstone fences, the tiled fences, and then we need a bunch of the slabs to put up on top of these horizontal support beams or whatever, you know, these edges, I guess, that we've added around here for contouring. And so I want to mob proof all of these just so nothing spawns on them, and maybe even add some light, which could be really fun. So when it's pitch black in here, there actually is little spots of light throughout, and I think those would be best if they're a lantern. And I think lanterns are pretty expensive. We've got some here, but I believe it's a torch and a bunch of metal ingots, maybe. Let's go with the land. I'm glad this is working out for us. We cannot craft it in our inventory, of course. Lantern. So we need a bunch of nuggets and a bunch of torches. I think about a stack and a half ought to be plenty of nuggets, if I do say so myself. Now I gotta get some of this blackstone together, or this lack of blackstone, this deep slate. We actually have a ton of tiles left. I don't know why we have so many deep slate tile fences. That's crazy. But we don't have a lot of just regular deep slate that we can use, which is very interesting. So what happened here is I used the silk touch and got deep slate, and unfortunately silk touch just gives you deep slate, not cobbled deep slate, so I can't even make what I want out of the items that I have. I need a ton of these deep slate tiles and probably just as many of the deep slate stairs to go with it. So looks like we're gonna have to go on a little bit of a deep slate adventure. Apparently we've been down here for deep slate a time or two before. Look at how big this tunnel is that we've excavated down here. I'm going to continue to do an excavation down here with, of course, our fortune pickaxe, not the silk touch one, so we can actually get the resources we need. So I'm going to dig out a massive tunnel in here. I'll probably just expand it that direction, I guess. Oh, in that direction, just like that. And gather as much deep slate as I can, and then we'll get back to designing the base interior. So putting all my findings away, I'm really curious. I've never done netherite armor. Is this as simple as, hold on, we're gonna figure this out together. Is this as simple as adding some coal to a furnace? Okay, that seems to be doing something. What's that do? And then I think there's gold required as well. Come on, baby. Okay, that's a netherite scrap. Oh, there we go. New recipe. Crafting table. Netherite scrap. Where is... Oh, there we go. Oh, we need 4 netherite scrap for each gold... Oh, wait. 4 and 4. Hold on. I totally did that wrong. 4 and 4 for each ingot. And then I believe you need an ingot and your armor, which we've got. And then you need to add a upgrade template, which I think we've got some in here, if I remember correctly. Okay, we've only got 3, which means we can only upgrade 3 pieces of our armor, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we need to find either another... We're getting sidetracked. We get sidetracked very easily, but I'm getting sidetracked and I'm kind of excited. So there is our first netherite ingot. Oh, and we unlock some new stuff. Okay, hold on. We gotta check that out now. We've got the block of netherite. Yeah, not a chance. And the lodestone, which I'm not even sure. Is that a... I think that's a respawn beacon for the nether, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I read the patch notes, and I've never actually ever used one at all. So... Oh, you can also make your tools. Wait, can you make your tools netherite as well? Can you have a netherite? Is it armor or is it armor and tools? Somebody's going to let me know down below, but or maybe we're going to find out together here. Oh, that was actually really, really quick. So I could technically upgrade 2 pieces of our armor, or we can get really sidetracked. I can go get some TNT, and we can go hunt for some ancient debris. This seems like a very bad idea to give to the person who just died from kinetic energy an episode ago, but I now have 4 stacks of TNT. I think we should be able to find a pretty good amount of ancient debris if we go into the nether, dig a tunnel, fill it full of TNT, and let it explode. This is the nether portal to the witch farm. So what we can probably do is I'm going to back up a little bit so we don't blow the portal up. But if I just go ahead and start from here and place TNT all the way up there, around the corner, all the way to the biosphere, we should be able to get quite a few netherite out of this. Or I hope so, at least. This is going to be a ton of TNT, so let's get to going. Oh my goodness! I thought we'd get all the way back, but this is the portal to the end portal, the stronghold. So it's not as much TNT as I thought, but it's gonna make for one good show. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Oh my goodness! Fire in the hole! I'm out of here! I'm out of here! I'm out of here! Okay. So far, not good. So far, there is a the amount of lava. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to probably acquire a bunch of netherrack. Here we go. If we grab some nether, oh my goodness. Okay, let me. Holy cow. Okay, I don't know why I didn't expect this to be the outcome, but I want to block off all this lava throughout this entire tunnel, and hopefully there'll be some netherite available for us. Well, that was really anticlimactic. Let's give it one more fly. I just want to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. I know. Oh no! How on earth did he just hit us mid-flight? Get out of here! We've got all of this to left to blow up as well. I'm really excited to actually blow this tunnel up. I don't know why. It just seems necessary. So maybe we take a quick, ouch, a momentary pause, get a little more distracted, and I'm gonna go run the, oh my goodness, let's get back to the overworld before I unalive myself. As I was saying, let's take a moment and let me go get some more gunpowder so we can run through the rest of it. I would really like to actually get a full set of netherite gear, and we're close. We're really, really close. All right, well, distractions aside, we've got enough to make 2 pieces of armor. I know it's not the amount that I wanted. I'd like to make a full set, but this is my first netherite armor at all anyways. So Regardless, I am super excited. Let me just put some of this stuff away. Where is our, that's fireworks. Here's our gunpowder. We'll put the lighter back in there with the explosive stuff. Like so. And we got a little bit of, yes, a little bit of quartz that we acquired from all of that. So I think what we have to do now is we have to go to a blacksmith. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure where we even got these from, these netherite upgrades. I've just randomly gotten them throughout time, but I think if you do this, there we go. The netherite boots. Excellent. Now I'm really curious, how do you add these templates? So I just put this in here. Oh, here we go. And some dye. Wait, how do I dye these? Ingot or a, oh, ingots or crystals only. All right, hold on. I think what we need, oh my goodness, these boots look so cool. I think what I need to get purple, purple is my favorite color. Newsflash. And I think in order to get purple, if it's not dyed, then it must be, I'm gonna have to guess an amethyst shard. Is it crystals? That seems like a crystal to me. No, I am not a crystal girl. I am, no, absolutely not. Don't get any ideas. Now, let's try to put our boots in here. The eye shard in there, and this in, oh, look at how cool those look. They look so cool. Now, what happens if I, okay, let's change this out for like an emerald. Gotcha. Okay, that's green. I think it looks best in shades of purple. There, here we go, everybody. From the good old leather sneaks to the purple trimmed netherite boots. Oh my goodness, these are so cool. All right, and next we can do our pants with another smithing template and a netherite brick. I think we got everything we need on these. I'm breaking bit protection. You can probably upgrade them later too, so I'm not concerned. But let's go ahead and do the same armor trim and the same color. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. And boom, look at us. Look at how we look so good. These look so good. And it doesn't look as bizarre having big blue turquoisey colored things. Like these actually don't look too half bad. Well, that is super exciting. And that was one heck of a journey around the world and in and out of the nether just to acquire some new pants. Yeah, that was a long tangent, but let's get back on track to what we're doing. Oh my goodness, I can't even stop looking at myself. Let me look at that. Let me look at the booty. Hold on. How's the booty look? Oh, they look fantastic. Okay, moving on. It's time to go back to what we were doing. Let's put all this stuff away before we lose anything or see it and get sidetracked again. All right, and first and foremost, we're going to start on, bam, this layer right here. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet, so we're just going to kind of make this up as we go. But really, these are the only 4 blocks I plan on using up here. Now, I might actually, a little guy down there, and maybe we leave these. If something spawns on this, you know, kudos to them. That's the only thing I'm going to leave unguarded. Now, I think I'm just going to add a little, like, pattern, something like that, maybe. And can't forget the fence post down there. And if we just continue this around, I don't think I'll add, well, we'll add one in there. I was gonna say I wasn't going to put that there, but that's gonna spawn proof everything up here. So if I just add this trim all the way around, actually, let's just do a corner so we can see what it looks like. Can I? Okay, I can. I'm good. I'm a Minecrafter. Just finish off this corner without any mistakes. Careful. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's too far down, wasn't it? I can't see it now, but I think yep, I sure did. Oh, and the last thing we wanted to do was add in some, oh, that's also wrong, was add in some light sources to give it some ambiance, if you will. So you add this last one here and pick up some of these pieces. Thank you. And go get our lanterns. Oh no, we have our lanterns. Oh, silly me. Back up we go. Let's get a look at it as we fly in. I mean, you can't really tell. Oh, gosh. But what we can do, which is going to add some light, is hang the lanterns from beneath the ones that I didn't even put on there, beneath these pillars. And I think that's just going to add a little bit of an ambient light from below when you fly around in the base at night. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I thought about chaining them and adding them at different levels, but I can deal with them all just being hung at the same height, I think. Just for the sake of this, there's nothing special about this at all. It's just a little extra light and a little extra decor. So I like the way that looks. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Now I just need to do it around this whole first layer. All right, that's the first full layer all the way done. And you know what? Even like having those little specks of light during the daytime just gives the base a little more character. I know maybe it's kind of weird and it's a little too symmetrical based on everything else around here, but I think it's gonna look pretty good. I especially cannot wait for the sun to set to see what this looks like. Now, the next thing we have to do is decide what we're gonna do for the second layer all the way up there. Now, I don't like these big blank open spaces. I need to decide what's going in between there. What I can at least do is do these lanterns on all of the supporting features here all the way around, and then we can decide what to do when it comes to, let me stand right here now. Let's get right in the middle of this thing. Let's get centered perfectly. Okay, and then we can decide what to do with these open spaces. So think about some sort of like squiggly designs, or we put some mom faces in here or something. I don't know, these big blanks also drive me nuts, but I can't really do anything straight down the middle. I could have some like arching calligraphy kind of through here. I don't know. We'll figure out what to do with these walls later, but for now, let me go ahead and get the lanterns on the bottom of these other supports. All right, well, we placed the lanterns and the sun has set, and now the ambiance in here is so much better. It's not much different. It really is not that much of a difference, but the minor difference that it is looks fantastic. I think there's a little bit dark patches kind of in here, but no mobs can spawn there anyways. So yeah, this definitely does add a lot of light. And I really want to see this thing now from a distance. I know we got to pick a wall that's complete, so I guess we got to go this way. Oh my goodness, we got to go this way, but I want to see if it adds any sort of ambience. You can kind of tell there's lights now on the inside. It's a little bit brighter, not by much, but it definitely is. And from up here, it probably looks pretty cool as well, looking straight down. Yes, yeah, coming through here is amazing. I don't even think mobs can spawn up here anymore just because this light is enough. Maybe right in there, but that would be very, I don't know the chances of that, very slim. And I think there's some cool ideas here for some textural differences up top in the upper areas. I need to probably sit down sometime between now and next episode and decide what we're going to do for design, whether we put some custom calligraphy or we put some sort of lettering in here, or I don't know. I just, maybe down in the comments below, let me know what you guys think what we should do on these walls. So just kind of liven them up a little bit. They are a little big, a little blank, and there's plenty of surface area to be had. Now, the only difficult part is you got to realize that this is not a odd number base, it's an even number. So the centers are technically down the center of 2 blocks. Like the center is here, not this block or this block. And it makes things a little more difficult when it comes to designing like symmetrical, like calligraphy and or wallscapes. I don't know what you want to call them, but I think that is much better. And the interior here is also much better. Oh, goodness. All right, so I came over here to sit AFK at the witch farm, and I've got a little bit of a problem. So we're going to do a little fixing here. I've got to get oh my goodness, the trident is stuck, which means these witches are not dying, which is a problem, but I also have to get in there and get them out to get to the trident. So this is about to get real spicy once I open up this last piece of tinted glass. I might have broken it. I'm not sure I put this thing back together. Oh, there we go. Okay, the first witch is spawned, which means it is still apparently working. I forget how awesome I look in these brand new pants. All right, well, that's going to do it for us today. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. I'm going to apologize for getting so off topic. We were supposed to be doing some of the base design. We did do some of that, but I have now completed an official milestone of my Minecraft career, and that is obtaining my first netherite gear. I've had ancient debris and just never used it, so this is super exciting, and maybe we'll devote a whole episode to me just mining ancient debris. But since you're still here hanging out, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments down below. If you leave some comments down below and you haven't already, I will be able to officially add you to our community member hall. So don't forget to add those comments down there. And furthermore, if you're here or haven't been here before and haven't seen the episodes, do not forget to leave me an idea of a statue to build in your honor. We have a couple statues built for some of our community members. on the way to our Hall of All. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that episode. But I would like to add some more statues, some more decorations along that pathway so that we can enjoy it on foot. As always, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.